Whittle, Lindsay Jeffrey, Plaid Cymru, the Party of Wales, 15961.
It is a once-in-a-century moment. Labour roundly humiliated in their heartland. Plaid Cymru, the perpetual runners-up, are finally having their moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, you'll forgive me, I'm not used to speaking first in these election counts.
They won in Caerphilly with a huge 47% share of the vote.
Listen now, Cardiff, and listen, Westminster. This is Caerphilly and Wales telling you we want a better deal for every corner of Wales.
For the Prime Minister, it's time for reflection. Labour finished a distant third, with just 11% of the vote. The Conservatives scraped in with 2%, meaning just 13% of voters picked the two big beasts of Westminster.
It's clearly disappointing to lose a by-election, but this seat was Plaid Cymru's main target seat from Labour, and they came a close second at the last election. But of course it's disappointing.
Powell, Llyr Thomas, Reform UK, 12113.
Rapidly on the rise, Reform had been the bookmakers' favourites, but they finished second. Turnout was 50%, the highest the constituency has ever had in a Senedd contest.
This is not the victory lap that you were hoping to have this morning.
No, I mean, of course we're disappointed, but actually if you look at the broader picture, we've done tremendously well. 4 years ago, polling at 1.7%, now at 36% last night, this morning. That's an incredible result. I think most political parties would be terribly pleased to get that kind of result.
It will lead to plenty of soul-searching ahead of May's Senedd elections. The chance for Labour of heavy defeat, ending 26 years of continuous devolved power, looks ever more possible. Amy Lewis, ITV News.
And our Wales reporter Rhys Williams is outside Caerphilly Castle. Rhys, 100 years of Labour control there. This feels like a significant moment in Welsh politics.
It really does. It's huge. Just think of Labour's heritage here in this part of Wales in particular, the South Wales Valleys. The party's founder and first MP, Keir Hardie, was elected here, as was the founder of the NHS, Aneurin Bevan, Michael Foot, Neil Kinnock, even while Labour's been losing seats in its heartlands in the north of England and in Scotland over the last decade. Voters here in Wales have stood by them. Not anymore. And they didn't just lose, they were crushed. Just 11% of the vote. It's clear that what we're seeing ahead of next year's Senedd election is a historic realignment in Welsh politics. It's Plaid Cymru or Reform UK who look far more likely to lead a government in Wales next year. Plaid are jubilant. They say this shows the momentum is with them and they are a government in waiting. Reform will be disappointed. They were the bookies' favourite and they threw lots at this seat. Nigel Farage was here campaigning in the final few days as well. However, it's worth remembering that the election next year will be under a fully proportional system, so tactical voting is far less likely to have an impact. For Labour, the soul-searching will continue, and you'd imagine in Westminster too. The First Minister, Eluned Morgan, has already today called on the Prime Minister to help them out. If this is a sign of things to come next year and Labour loses power here in Wales for the first time ever, well, no UK Labour Prime Minister is going to want that on their CV.